Project Dirt, Chapter 21. Factory and Production. Vorts and Hara just looked at him as Adam led the newcomers inside, and then Hara started to laugh. "What are you laughing about?" Adam asked as he went over to them and watched as the newcomer was helped. Myrna cared for the students and the old Bilgino priest, whom Adam had completely forgotten for a moment. What was his name again? Mas or something. Mrs. Potter. Yeah, that's who. Then he remembered why he didn't want to think about him. He was the guy behind the damn prophecy's speech. He was a nice guy, and his wife was the local teacher, Ara Potter. She was ready to help with the children. We just wondered what you would bring back this time. What happened? I bought the slave pen and changed it into a droid shop. He walked with them, as they were first stunned, and ran after him. You did what? Fort said. I saw the kids being dragged in, and I just couldn't leave it be. But if I buy them, he will think there was a market for them, and buy more. So to stop that from happening, I had to buy the damn shop. I kinda tricked him. So now I own the shop, and he has 10%. Anyway, I need to talk to Jork about it. We need a droid factory up, and running fast. Where is he anyway? Oh, he is in the admin working on your projects. Vorts replied. So, how many did you buy? All of them, 150 in all. It will be you two who have to find them some new jobs. Go over why, and let me know if there are any hardened criminals we need to be aware of. Is there anything you might think I would like to know? I saw that at least 15 people came through the court system, but I was too busy dealing with everybody to go over it properly. Beside the one I looked at said eatery. Life, punishment. Shit, eatery? That means they ate somebody. I guess we have to use the jail room this base has. Yeah, go over all of them. I don't want any surprises, Adam replied, and went to find Jork. Wait, you spent a whole week with them and didn't check it? Hara asked. Adam stopped and looked at her. I put the criminals in Hangar D alone with D05, now nicknamed Kustya by the guys, whatever that means. And then I focused on the others. They behaved and watched movies for the duration, so they were not on my mind with all the kids and constant questions from the academics. To be honest, I want to sleep for a few days. I'm dead tired. Kustya? Sounds like the god of hell in the Haran Hell. Was it Ahara who named him? She asked. Yeah, a guy named Sigsan anyway. I need to talk to Jork. He found Jork in the admin with Micah on his neck. He walked over and picked up Micah, who hugged him and climbed up on his shoulder instead. Missed me? What this talk about building a droid factory and producing 1,500 maids for shipping? Jork turned to look at him and then smiled. And yeah, we all missed you. Saw you found some more strays. What did you do? Emptied the slave pens. Yeah, and if we don't finish and ship 1,500 maid droids and 500 construction droids within a week, they will start filling up again. I don't trust that bastard to follow his instructions. Wait, you bought the slave pens? That must have cost a fortune. Business was down. Hard to get slaves. And we are going to use that to make people buy droids instead. Jork chuckled. They will maybe switch into clonodroid at the most. They like the fleshy parts, you know. Droids feel too hard. That's one of the reasons we use slaves. Adam smirked and called the new science droid. It looked like a human made out of metal with 2 slits for eyes. Meet SD-1. A metallic voice replied, A pleasure to meet you, sir. Jork looked at the droid and back to Adam. Metal. I know, SD-1. I would like you to change your appearance, I think, to Albert Einstein. As they spoke, a soft gel was poured out from tiny holes, slowly transforming the metal droid into a perfect copy of Albert Einstein. Jork stood up, surprised. How does it feel to the touch? You can feel for yourself, the droid replied in a slight German accent, and Jork looked at Adam, confused. Einstein held out his hand, and Jork touched it, then his arm, face, and hair. It feels real. What is this? It's called skin mud. It's an organic plastic that can emulate any type of skin and hair, and is very popular on Halloween masks. The best part is that the base version has expired the copyright and license claim, so we can claim it for our maid droid. We just need scans and texture samples, which we really can get here or in media. Yeah, that will take care of most of the slaves' uses. You're missing a big market share. You know, the one they wanted to put Stee and her sisters into. Jork looked at him, trying to keep it kid-friendly around his son. That can also be scanned and implemented. The skin mud was originally made for those kinds of bots. It won't remove the market. There will be a significant decrease in it. But there are always some idiots around, Trust me, I know. Adam replied as he looked at the droid. Einstein, you are now the personal assistant to Jork Verk, helping him with developing a skin mud prototype for his design of maid droids. Affirmative, Einstein replied, and Adam smiled and turned to Jork. Now to the factory. What can we use? You guys built something inside that mountain, right? Can you make those tunnels breathable and set up a factory there? Jork thought about it. Yeah, there is a half-finished droid face. Wait, you knew, you bastard. Yeah, I knew. And that's why we can do this. You focus on that one now. You have a week to get the factory up and running. We have 5 new worker droid, the newest model. I emptied out Soshu's shop again. So that is 20 more low-level construction droids. As well. All yours to command and build me that factory. York looked at him. And what are you going to do? Spend time with Micah and have pizza. Then I have a few academic meetings, check on the crops, and give Vought some instructions. After that, sleep, pizza. Micah said, and Jork chuckled. I'll get it done. This takes priority, right? Yes. As many engineers you need for this. You guys drive me nuts anyway. Then Adam and Micah went to the kitchen to make pizza, which the kids found out about. So, there ended up being a lot of pizzas and something new called hamburgers. Adam realized it was too late and should have waited for that. At least the kids didn't find out about the ice cream machine. He had Ski and Hara come to take over the kids' party before heading to the academics wing, filled with life as the new students settled. He found Myrna talking to the assistant professor, and they ended up having a quite boring meeting about the framework of what they could and could not do, as well as what they got access to. Their liaison would be Vaught's, and then Adam left to find him. Vaught's was busy at the admin, going over the now growing number of projects, silently cursing at the new highly priority project as he muttered under his breath, not knowing Adam was standing behind him. What the hell is he thinking? 1 week, is he expecting a miracle? Yeah, he must be a complete idiot, Adam replied, and Vaught's stopped dead, looked at him, and then smiled. Yeah, you are. What can I help you with? Oh, there are more projects. I bought you a new cloning machine. Here is the new project that I was thinking about. He put it in the memory storage, and the computer showed the planet with the projected sea levels. Then, several islands were highlighted, between 80,000 to 150,000 square kilometers. I want each of these islands to reflect a specific homeworld. People are going to miss home, so this one will be Tufon, that one should be Haran, and so forth. There are 20 of these islands, besides the continent, so you need to make projects for it. Use the students if you want. Oh, I have a present. He called a science droid for him. This is Darwin. He will be your personal assistant. The metal droid slowly turned into an old Charles Darwin as he spoke. You can change his looks if you want, but he currently only has famous human scientists stored. You can change the age as well. Have fun. I'm going to sleep. Adam laughed manically as he left, but stopped as Vought simply shook his head and didn't get the joke. He slept for a whole day, and when he woke, he was met by Jork in the admin. Why didn't you tell me that your engineered droids are made of nanotech that can print simple structures? Adam sighed. He had feared that, because it takes a lot of energy, and you need all the materials ready before they start. And I fear what you will do with that knowledge. York grinned. The factory will finish in 2 days to produce in 2 days. Production will be 100 per hour. So, who do we send to deliver? Because it won't be you. We must build more buildings before we let you loose. You might come home with 1,000 new settlers. Adam grinned. I have to go to introduce the new droids. I'll try not to come back with that many. Vought looked at him from his desk and shook his head. Focusing on Project City. Dome or underground? Domed, and make it one of those farm villages. We are going to need more of them. You got about a month. God damn! Chaos Walker. I want to say it can't be done, but I know you will make me do it anyway. Adam laughed and stopped. I need a cat to stroke. I can't be an evil villain without one. The crew looked confused at each other, and Adam realized that the administration was now filled with workers who did different work. One of the farmers was remotely overlooking the farms, and students were working on controlling the nitrogen program, among other things. So he left to find something to do. How did he end up with so many people working for him? He checked his credit account and saw it had grown. He had spent over 5 million credit and his investments and the pre-sales of the droid had eaten up the loss and increased his wealth. Not to mention the pre-sales of the drones Jork had made. He went to the farm dome and looked at the crop, then started to work, helping the workers. He needed to do something else than think. Yeah, some hard work with dirt would be good.